Welcome to the Hyperdash podcast, where two friends hang out and talk about video games. Unfortunately, my co-host was not able to make it this week, but we got lots of news in the gaming community, so you can hear me talk about it. Anyways, we usually start off with what games we've been playing this week, and pretty much all I can think of is Minecraft. I've gotten back into Minecraft. My co-host has also gotten back into Minecraft. We play on the same SMP. Got a little bit of progress done, hoping that I'm gonna be able to use some or make some time lapses using the replay mod, and be able to upload that soon. But yeah, I'm ready for that. I'm excited. Hopefully that content's coming out soon. And I'm thinking there's like not really anything else. I'm keeping up with the daily chess puzzles as always. A little bit of Clash of Clans, actually a decent amount of Clash of Clans. Tiny little bit of Clash Royale, you know how it is. Anyways, we have huge gaming news this week. Like, actually, so much stuff. I thought that there wouldn't be another week of just, straight dealing with all of this news, but there's just been so much. So, I think the elephant in the room here is really September 15th, Overwatch 2's enormous... What? That's not a word. Ginormous or humongous. And I smushed those two together. So Overwatch 2 had a huge announcement on September 15th. They announced what was on the Battle Pass. They showed off the new support hero, and they gave details. They pretty much just updated their roadmap and got us all excited for that October 4th early access date. So first of all, earlier that week, either earlier that week or the past week, there's a leak on 4chan, and I just wanted to compare it to what we know now. So this is the leak that I'm going to summarize right now, essentially. It's an anonymous person on 4chan who says, new Battle Pass is entirely identical to Warzone's, blah, 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 and is a company mandate that every single game, because, Activision Blizzard was purchased by wait, who was it? Now it's Activision Blizzard. They're purchased by the Xbox, right? Microsoft. And so they're essentially being, now this is not, well, it's not confirmed, but I can totally get why that it's a company mandate that every single game has to move to a similar model to Warzone. Like the whole Battle Pass free-to-play model, because it brings in more money, which is true. Overwatch 1 costs $20, and nobody's spending money on loot boxes. Also, because there's no content and no content updates. So I can totally see how this free-to-play Battle Pass model would make more money. And so this guy leaks the details thus. Maybe I shouldn't say thus in a casual context. Whatever. He says this. The Battle Pass is $10 or 10,000 Overwatch coins. That ended up being true, and he got the name right. The leaker got the name right. They are called Overwatch coins, and you instantly unlock Kikiro and the legendary skin for her once you pay for it. This is also true. Battle Pass is 80 levels, and Kikiro is on level 20. Now, it is true that the Battle Pass is on 80 levels, but the leaker got wrong. Kikiro is actually on level 55. More on that later. Mythic Skins are on Battle Pass level 50, incorrect. That is, they're actually at level 80. And it takes 12 to 15 hours on average to grind to level 20, blah, 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 that doesn't really matter. He or she says, Overwatch 2's premium currency, Overwatch coins, are also on the premium Battle Pass, so if you finish it every season, they pay for themselves. This is very wrong. So the system is, there's weekly challenges, and you earn Overwatch coins. And if you do every single weekly challenge, you can get a Battle Pass for free every other season. Now, the leaker ends this leak by saying competitive is locked for the first 2 weeks of each season and requires that you have every hero unlocked in order to play it. Earning heroes from previous seasons involves permanent challenges that begin once the season is over, blah, blah, blah. Okay. First of all, comp is not locked for the 2 weeks of each season. Kikiro is locked from comp for the 2 weeks for the first 2 weeks of each season, which means you can't play Kiriko in competitive or you can't play the new hero in competitive for the first 2 seasons. And so that was a big scare because people were like, you can't just shut down comp for 2 weeks out of the 9-week season. And so yeah, there's a couple of things that the leaguer got right and a couple of things that the leaguer got wrong, but not like, let's go over like what actually happened, right? So yes, there will be a new battle pass. You instantly unlock the new hero if you buy the battle pass or if you have Overwatch 1 for free. I mean, if you have a copy of Overwatch 1, you get Kikiro for free, but not the rest of the new heroes. Costs $10 or 1,000 Overwatch coins, that is correct. But Kiriko's placement at level 55 out of 80 on the free track is very questionable in my opinion. I don't like it at all. And it's just so grindy. It's too grindy. Like, I think the happy medium here would be what the leaker said of like level 20. That's just my opinion. Like, 55 is almost unattainable. Like, you really have to grind, right? Anyways, whatever. All the Overwatch 1 players are getting it for free, so it's pretty chill, right? And we'll see if Blizzard like ends up tweaking what level that new hero's on. I don't know. Maybe they'll respond to the changes. The new Mythic Skins are insane, and I think there's only one this season, on Season 1, and it's the Genji one. Looks absolutely insane, but the rest of the skins look so good too. There's like a Mercy skin, Diva skin. I think through the Halloween event that they announced, which is finally different, they're not recycling Junkenstein again, you get a new Kiriko skin. And Kiriko, we haven't even talked about the player yet. I mean, the hero yet. Kiriko looks pretty damn fun to play. There's no hard numbers yet, but it looks like she's very versatile. She can wall climb, she can TP to her teammates, and her things do like what? 60 for a body shot, 180 for a headshot. That's her primary fire. And like Widow's headshot multiplier is 2.5. Everyone else is times 2, but Kiriko is times 3 headshot multiplier, 60 to 180. So that's insane. And that'll be a new mechanic, and we'll just see how that is. They're probably slow firing, and you know, you can fact check me in the comments. Tell me if it's actually 60 damage per body shot. But if there's 60 damage per body shot and you're a support, then you best believe they're going to be slow firing to be balanced. But I feel like she's going to be very OP when she comes out. It's just very difficult to balance something like that. But, you know, we'll see, right? Kiriko existing is just a huge W for support players, including me. Hopefully it'll make support a little more bearable to play. Because, I mean, playing Overwatch 2 beta as like a Mercy main, or yeah, like what are they gonna do with Mercy? We don't. They just can't ever leave Mercy alone. They've changed her ult. They've always been changing her res. It used to be OP. Now you know, like they can't leave Mercy alone. And now they want to like mess with the super jump, and we still don't even know what that's gonna look like in the final iteration until, well, we gotta wait until October 4th. Anyways, what was I even saying? Yeah, it's a huge support W. I just didn't find support in the Overwatch 2 beta very, like, a rewarding experience, or a fun experience. But I think Kiriko is gonna breathe new life. You know, positive thinking about that. It's gonna be great, right? No one's gonna look back on this and say, oh my god, Kiriko was like the Brigitte, you know, like, hopefully. I know we're also getting probably sprays in the battle pass, but I know some new things we're getting are weapon charms, which are kind of cool. I think they're pretty useless in my opinion. I don't really play games that have weapon charms, and like, it's a first person view. I get it, but you're like on a slippery slope toward Valorant at that point. And you know, Valorant's okay, right? We'll say that Valorant's okay, just not piss too many people off. But Yeah. Another thing we're getting are like name tags. If you play Clash Royale, they're kind of like the battle banners. Little pictures that what's it called? Little pictures that they're like a nameplate. I have no idea. It's like a license plate. No, it's not like a license plate. It's just like a picture that shows off your personality. I don't know. There's probably like, voice lines in there, emotes, custom emotes. There's like items that you can emote with or something. A bunch of crazy stuff. Really excited to see what new stuff they bring to Overwatch 2. In other huge news, The Sims 4 has just been announced by EA that it's going free to play on all platforms October 18th. So, yeah, when I said that there's a lot of news this week, I was not kidding. EA, I think, has finally grew a brain and maybe saw what Overwatch 2 was doing. I don't know. I have no idea how you'd have like a battle pass in The Sims 4 or like The Sims 5. Wait, what's the emote? What's it called? Face with raised eyebrow? I don't know. Maybe they saw like Overwatch 2 or like they're following the general trend of like, free to play with DLC type profit and or type what's it called? Marketing plan. I don't know what they're called. And so, first of all, Sims 4 has been out for like 8 years now or something like that. So I think it's a smart move for them to go free to play. And I really like this idea because they're going to bring new players into the player base who, were not able to afford it. And, I know like me personally, I only have The Sims 4 because I picked it up for free when it was on sale. So imagine it goes free to play like for everyone. And you just give everyone that opportunity, and it's just a win-win for everyone. And I think it's a great marketing move, finally, by EA, who has shown themselves to be very greedy in the past. And I think, possibly, that this might suggest that The Sims 5 is under development, because imagine they make The Sims 4 free to play, and then they drop The Sims 5 for money or something. And all I'm going to say about The Sims 5 is that they gotta have multiplayer in it. Like, you gotta follow the trend of, being multiplayer as a game in 2022. Gotta be able to have friends be able to play with each other. We also got a new Fortnite season this week, but how much do we actually care? I watched like the trailers. I'm not going to re-download Fortnite. Or it's already downloaded. I'm not going to update it. I'm not going to play it. Personally, I've very much fallen out of love with it just because it's just gotten so sweaty. I just can't keep up. I'm just too much of a bot, man. I'm gonna admit it. All right, make fun of yourself before they can make fun of you, right? And I've been editing this Fortnite montage with clips because I just wanted to practice my editing skills, and I was editing with other people's clips, and the way that they build and edit now is just like the average skill is just, I don't know, like freaking Booga level back when he won the freaking World Cup, dude. It's like, but that's the average Fortnite player now. It's just everyone is advancing so quickly. And the only person who would even play Fortnite now is the kid who just comes home from school and just plays box fights all day and zone wars, stuff like that. They don't really have lives, so I'm just, I don't want to dunk on them too much here, but like they've spent a lot of time, so obviously they're good, right? But I've seen the new Spider Gwen skin in the Fortnite Battle Pass, and all I can say is, whew. I mean, it's just a fire skin. I don't need to say anything more about it. We also have an update on the whole chess Hans Niemann, Magnus Carlsen drama. It's been dragging on for, I think, a pretty darn long time. And finally, the people who are running the chess tourney have conducted an investigation. Last week, I was talking about how really all they need to do is conduct an investigation and put it to rest by either saying we found cheating or we didn't find cheating. And so the chief arbiter of the St. Louis chess tournament, I'm not sure the exact name. You know what I'm talking about though. They put out a statement saying that there was no evidence of cheating found by Hans Niemann. And I'm just like, I didn't have a side, but I was like, finally we can move on. I guess YouTubers can't milk any more content out of, well, that's not true. They can milk less. I don't know. It kind of forces the next move. It, like, we've been at this stage for so long where we're not sure about anything, but they conducted an investigation, and let me tell you, I trust them because they're swinging around metal detectors like this way and that. They're not gonna miss anything. Well, maybe. Either way, why would you even like the balls you have to cheat with A, that much security, and B, at that level of play is too much. But we can finally move on from this topic and also from the drama. Ayo, what a segue. Clash Fest has been going on in Clash of Clans and Clash Royale for the past 2-ish weeks now. And it's all leading up to the Clash of Clans World Finals and the Clash Royale, or maybe it's just the Clash Royale World Finals. Either way, it's like a big esports tourney, and they're doing like a month-long celebration with a bunch of rewards and challenges and all sorts of like giveaways and fun stuff in both of the games. And I think it's just a win-win because I'm having fun, you know? Anyways, Clash of Clans has been putting out special videos on their YouTube channel to do a little bit of marketing, you know how it is. And one of them was the history of Clash of Clans. Now, other YouTubers have made videos on this, but what was unique about Supercell's version was that they also talked about the future as well as the past in this, you know, history of Clash of Clans video. And what did they say? Well, they said that Town Hall 15 is confirmed to come out in 2022. Now, anyone who does the math can say, yeah, there's a new Town Hall every 1.5 years. Obviously, the next one would land winter-ish of this year. And yeah, you'd be totally right. So I think it was 2 episodes ago that I did a little prediction and like brainstorming for cool concepts in my mind for Town Hall 15. So, you know, I might do an extra episode, like a maybe bonus episode or a little segment talking about my thoughts once the new update comes out, you know, like a 100% honest review. Oh, I'm stealing that from Kairos Time. Like comparing it to my predictions, stuff like that. I know my co-host would like not enjoy listening to me ramble on about that, so I might make it like a separate thing, but who knows. The other really cool thing is that the builder base has a confirmed rework, maybe not confirmed, but like a promised rework in 2023. And I mean, we have been waiting for this for so long because the builder base is just not that fun to play. What do? You play it for 6th builder, and now if you're a max Town Hall 14, you play it to make capital gold because you need the loot to make the capital gold, right? But like nothing other than that. It's just 6th builder. It doesn't feel very rewarding, right? So I'm very excited to see what they can come up with to make it more engaging with the player, because I like the competitiveness of attacking each other's village, but I think it just needs a couple of small tweaks. They did like at one point mess with how the clock tower works, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago. And they haven't changed much. They haven't added a new builder hall in a while, and, you know, no one's exactly clamoring for that. So I am way more excited to see what they come up with in this rework. Anyways, I'm sorry to cut this episode short, but hey, we like sifted through that news pretty efficiently. Anyways, I'll go ahead to bed now because I have like a Latin test next. Wait, shoot, when is it? It's like Tuesday, right? Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Those are brain cell loss inducing. Well, no, I mean, they trigger brain cells to form connections because that's how you learn, but the process of worrying about it and studying it triggers a little bit of brain cell loss. And yeah, I'm submitting college applications on Friday, so that's always a little, just hit the send button, you know? No, they'll say yes, they'll say no. Lots will say no, but it's all part of the process. Anyways, thank you all so much for listening. I'm going to shout out my socials really quickly. and say I'm gonna probably start uploading on my YouTube more often, maybe Hopium, especially those time lapses that we've been we've been recording on the Hyperdash server. I don't, should I call it the Hyperdash server? I mean, it's just the two of us. Also, I stream occasionally on Twitch, but, only very occasionally. You should draw a follow anyways, come by, hang out, whenever you get that noti. Anyways, thank you all so much for listening, and as always, stay optimal, collect the strawberries, and 07.